Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to unbox a very cool game bundle for you guys. It's called the Square Enix Masterpieces collection of the Thief Trilogy. The original Thief Trilogy, which goes back all to 1998 with Thief the Dark Project, Thief 2 the Metal Age I believe, which was released in the year of 2000. I think Windows XP wasn't even around at that time. I may be wrong. I think Windows XP was released after the year 2000, so people were still using Windows 98 and Millennium Edition and 2000 back in that day. I still remember because I think yes, it was after 2000. Windows XP was released after 2000. And the third game in the Thief Trilogy, which is called, it's not called Thief 3, it's actually called Thief Deadly Shadows. And this one is kind of set apart of the first two, because the first two I think were released by Looking Glass Studios. I think it's back here at yes, Looking Glass Studios, and the third game was made by Iron Storm. And for guys who maybe know, Looking Glass Studios are the guys behind the System Shock 2 and System Shock 1 game, which was a huge deal back in those days, and I'm still waiting for System Shock 3 to be released. But well, anyway, the Looking Glass Studio, they made later on, where we went on to make Bioshock, the Bioshock series, and the Bioshock series is highly successful. So they made the first Thief and second Thief, and later on I think Iron Storm made Thief Deadly Shadows, which was released in 2004. Okay, anyway, these three games are classic games, and about 2 months ago I unboxed for you the newest and 2014 release of Thief. This is kinda a reimagination of the maybe of the first game, but it's not quite like the first game. It's just a Thief game with very high-end graphics, and it's pretty solid. I played through this, but I didn't have much time to post some gameplay. I posted a gameplay video on my channel. Check it out if you like to. But it's a solid game, and also you can don't get it on Steam, because on Steam it's kind of still kind of pricey. But if you get the retail version, go for the retail version. I will post a video of me unboxing this on my channel, and you can check it out if you like to. So this is basically, let's put it out here. So this is basically a kind of remake, a reimagination of the first game, I think. And the first game, it's funny, I never was able to play it on my PC, because you see, back in 1998 I was still at school and I just didn't have a powerful PC to run this. This was simultaneously released with Half-Life 1, and Half-Life 1 I played at a friend's house, and I think he also had Thief, and Half-Life 1 and Thief the Dark Project, they revolutionized the genre. Half-Life for its gameplay and multiplayer and overall quality, and Thief for its stealth mechanics, and this is still a solid stealth game even to date. So you people who watch this video probably have played all three of them, of course, or if you are a Thief fan, you probably played all three of them. Maybe some new guys played only this one, but those three games are solid and very awesome. And for some weird reason I was never able to play it, because I never had a decent PC back in those days. The Thief 1, Thief 2 is also very similar in the veins of Thief 1. Thief 3 also I kind of skipped in 2004. I guess I wasn't so much into PC gaming back then, and I heard this one has a very scary level, which is called or entitled The Cradle, and it's basically a very dark level where you have to sneak around in a very creepy cradle and steal and loot the place out of items. So very eager to play the cradle level from Thief 3 to see if it's really that scary as some people compared it to Amnesia or to the Penumbra series. Anyway guys, this is the retail version. It has 3 discs, all 3 discs. I already unwrapped the wrapper, and I can show you real quick the case. Very cool looking. Also I found this in my bargain bin at the local mall, and it was like €6, and for €6 guys, honestly, it's a no-brainer. 3 awesome games like this need to be in my library, and I thought, why the hell not? So this is the back of it, and there you get a short description of all 3 games. The first game you get is Thief the Dark Project, and it is the gold edition, guys. I checked the disc, I installed it on my machine yesterday, and it is the gold edition, even though it says Thief the Dark Project. And well, it is Thief Gold basically, and it is Thief Gold 1.37, if you're wondering. It's patched up to the latest version. Then you get Thief 2 the Metal Age, which is Thief the second part or the sequel for the original game, also made by Looking Glass Studios. And then last but not least, on the third disc there is Thief Deadly Shadows, which was made by Ironstorm. And what makes me confused is it says here on the package laptops are not supported, and this is partially true, especially for Thief 1. I was able to install Thief 2 and Thief 3 on my laptop, which runs a NVIDIA 540 GM, I think, which is a NVIDIA graphics card for laptops, and I wasn't able, for the hell of it, I wasn't able to even start up Thief 1 because this game is so old. Thief 2 will work, Thief 3 will also work on laptops, but Thief 1, no luck there, I wasn't able to run it. Fortunately it runs on modern PCs like Windows 7. Here I will show you real quick, I was even able to fire it up. Also guys, you can buy all 3 Thief games on Steam. They are, Thief Gold is like €7 right here, Thief 2 costs like also €7, you can get both over Steam, and Thief 3 Deadly Shadows costs you like €9 here in Europe. So you can also get all 3 games over Steam if you like it on Steam, or you go over to GOG, which is goodoldgames.com, and there you can see it. It's pricier than on Steam. It costs €10 for every... I'm sorry for that guys, I was running out of space on my SD card. As I was mentioning, you can also get all 3 Thief games over GOG.com, that's goodoldgames.com, and each one of them costs you like €10, and you can get the whole package for like €19. It's very similar to the Steam release, and has no DRM whatsoever, or you can go for the retail version if you find it really cheap in your bargain bin or at your local game store, and buy it. But enough talk, let's just unwrap it. And no, I unwrapped it already. Let's just open it up and show you the contents of it. And it has no CD key, no nothing. It comes on 3 discs, which the first disc is of course Thief the Dark Project, which is also Thief Gold. It doesn't say it's Thief Gold, but it is Thief Gold, and I installed it on my PC yesterday, and it does run on desktop PCs. Here it is, Thief, and it's Thief 1.37. As you can see, you can run it, and this runs on Windows 7, 64 bits, and yes, it does work, as you can see. Unfortunately on my laptop I wasn't able to play it So if you have laptops and planning to play this on laptops, you might reconsider it. If you are using a desktop machine, go for it. For that little price, it's a no-brainer. Also here on the second disc, Thief 2, the Metal Age, installed it on my laptop, worked fine. Installed it on my desktop, worked fine. Just a great game. It's just a much updated version, a higher updated version than the first one. And last but not least, on the third disc, Thief 3, Deadly Shadows. This one will work just fine on everything. This one works on your desktop machine, this one will work on your laptop. I tested it, looks great. Very similar to the can you say fourth game? Yes, chronologically it's the fourth game, but this has high-end graphics and it's more in the veins of Thief 3. The new Thief is more in the veins of Thief 3 than the original two games, Thief 1 and Thief 3. No, Thief 1 and Thief 2, my bad. So this is what you get in the Square Enix Masterpieces collection. You get all 3 discs for a very cheap price. You just go ahead, take the disc, install it onto your PC and run it right off the bat. No CD key, no nothing, just these 3 discs, and look at it. It's a cool collection to have for every Thief fan out there. Or you go out and buy it on Steam or on GOG. It's really your choice. But I just wanted to show you what you get for the retail version, because mainly I am a collector and a PC gamer, and I collect awesome PC games, and I'm also a huge fan of stealth games like Splinter Cell or Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid I have on the Xbox 360. That one is it's not available on PC, unfortunately, except maybe the first and the second game, but those are hard to run nowadays on Windows 7. So anyway, this is what you get. Be aware, guys, if you are going for these games, you will probably encounter some performance issue with the first game. As mentioned, it does run on modern machines, but some laptops might not like it, and it even says on the package laptops are not supported. Thief 2 will work fine and Thief 3 will work fine, so go for it. And that's about it for the Square Enix Masterpiece collection of all 3 classic Thief games. Well, what more can I say? Check out some gameplay footage on the web, because those 3 games are highly played still by gamers nowadays. Or check out my unboxing for Thief, the 2014 release. And thank you very much for watching. Feel free to ask me any kind of questions, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have great stuff coming up, a lot of Titanfall gameplay. This Titanfall is an awesome game, guys. I went into it last week and couldn't stop playing. It's a solid shooter. And yes, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave any feedback if you like to, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.